Hello everyone, this is G5 Forex Academy. Today we are going to show you how you can make $100 starting with just a single dollar. Join us for our mentorship today. We are going to show you the basics of candlestick psychology and combining it with an indicator which we are going to give you for free. You can be making $100 to $200 to $1,000 every day. Now let's show you how you can make $100 starting with just $1. We are going to be using 1 minute candlestick and 1 minute expiration time. Now let's analyze the candle. If you watch, the market is too bad, but we are going to just analyze the strength and weakness of buyers and sellers and use it to predict the next candle, starting with a single dollar. So this is our support, which the market has been reversing, and this is a resistance here. This resistance has not been broken, and now this resistance has been broken, so we are going to place a higher option. We place a higher option because this area, this is seller's area, and in seller's area we are seeing buyers candle. Sellers are supposed to enter here very strongly, but instead of sellers to enter very strongly, we see buyers enter very strongly. So but because in every breaker there is always a reversal, so the market is trying to reverse, but buyers are very strong. This candle is very strong that it will be difficult for sellers. Even if sellers want to reverse the market, our entry point is quite good. Even if this candle is a doji candle, buyers will not allow sellers to be able to create a strong candle because this is their area. Sellers enter weak, buyers enter, so sellers cannot enter strongly again. That's why we place a higher option. We have won the trade. We have gotten 88 cents. We are going to place another. Okay, we are going to analyze this market and see if we can place a lower option. Okay, yes, we can place a lower option. We did not look on time. Okay, we are going to go with sellers. We place a lower option because if you watch, you see that the whole of these areas is a strong resistance. Sellers have been entering in these areas. Sellers entered very strongly, and now this candle is a reversal candle. This candle is a very strong candle, sign of reversal. This candle is a strong candle. It reverses the market, and that's why we place a lower option. Now we have gotten $2. We are going to start placing $2. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We are going to place a higher option. We place a higher option because we know that this area is seller's area, but instead of sellers, we are still seeing buyers candle. So this candle is strong. We are looking at this candle may be able to hold this market for 1 minute, but the issue is that sellers made a new low. That's why this market now is a 50-50 chance. It's not a short trade because sellers can enter, and because of this new low, it means that sellers are still strong. But this candle, buyers enter strongly, buyers made a new high. Sellers enter and buyers were able to engulf. This candle engulf this. It means that buyers are stronger. Like I'll give it like 60-40. It means buyers are stronger than sellers. But this is sellers region. So that is why anything can happen. You see what I'm saying? Anything can happen. And that's how we lose this trade. Okay, so we are going to start all over again. Okay, this is buyer's area, but we are seeing sellers. Okay, we are going to place a lower option. Yeah, we place a lower option because, let me analyze. We can see that buyers entered here very strongly. Now, buyers entered again strongly. In this place, instead of strong buyers entering, we are seeing sellers. We are seeing sellers here. This is sellers entry, not buyers entry. So the sellers are supposed to still hold this market for 1 week. Okay, we finally won this trade. We won this trade because this is buyer's area and instead of buyers, we are seeing sellers candle. It means that buyers are not strong enough to be able to hold the market again for 1 minute. That's why even though this candle reaches here, but because the strength, we are saying candle psychology is all about analyzing the strength and weakness of buyers and sellers. Buyers became very weak here and sellers were stronger. That's why sellers were able to scrape a candle. Okay, now we have $2. Let's make it $3 so that we can place our trade. Okay, we are seeing a strength. Okay, so this market is supposed to continue going down. This is not a level yet, but this candle seems to be strong. Buyers are entering very strong. Okay, we are seeing buyers entering, and buyers entered again very strongly, so we cannot go against this candle. Rather, if this candle comes here, we'll go with, okay, we are going to go with buyers. We place a higher option because we are seeing here there is minor trend, here is an uptrend, and we saw that in this place sellers entered and sellers became very weak. We are seeing strong buyers entering and sellers became very weak here, and we saw this candle is a strong candle that can hold this market for 1 minute. That's why we place a higher option. We are looking at the strength of buyers and sellers so that buyers can hold this market for 1 minute. So that's why we place a higher option. Let's wait for the market to finish. Okay, this candle was able to hold this market for at least 1 minute because of the strength of the candle. Now we are going to place $6. Okay, we are going to place $6. Now let's analyze this candle. This is okay, the momentum here is too strong, but this is a strong resistance area which we miss that trade. Okay, this candle is strong enough to hold this market for 1 minute, but this is a momentum. We cannot go with either buyers or sellers. It's a little bit risky like that one. Let's wait to have a confirmation before we place our trades. Okay, you see this candle can hold this market for 1 minute or it may not, so we don't want to risk it. Let's wait and get a confirmation. If this candle is a bearish candle, then we'll go with sellers. Let's see. Okay, buyers enter from here. Buyers are supposed to support this candle, but we are seeing sellers candle. So since we are seeing sellers candle, then we too are going to go with sellers. Okay, buyers have entered again. Okay, but sellers enter finally, so we are going to go with sellers. We place a lower option because already we are seeing a momentum. A momentum has been established here, and this candle is a single candle. In this place, even though we are seeing buyers entry here, but we also saw sellers candle. So, and this is a momentum, so sellers are supposed to continue the market. Let's wait and see. We still have 30 seconds for this candle to finish. Sellers are supposed to enter the market and give us a winning trade. Okay. Okay, sellers have finally entered the market. Okay. Okay. So we are going to place $11. So okay, now buyers entered and this candle, buyers made a new high. We are supposed to go with buyers. Okay, we are going, are late, but let's see, we might still have a winning. Buyers, why I place a higher option here is because this was a 100% short trade. I placed a higher option because buyers reach up to this level and sellers entered, but sellers were not too strong compared to these sellers. Buyers made a new high up to this level and they made a new high compared to this. See where they reach. Now the candle stopped where buyers entered, and buyers now definitely will enter again very strongly because they made a new high. But I wanted to place my trade here. It was low where momentum pushed my trade was too far from winning position, so I was lucky to have won this trade. Now we are going to place $22. Okay, now let's analyze this trade. We are seeing now a strong candle. Buyers enter very strongly, sellers enter, and buyers entered again, but buyers were not strong, so sellers have entered now very strongly. They are coming with full force, and this is a level which, if this candle can reach this level, yes, then we are going to go with buyers. Okay, we are going to place a higher option. We are going to place a higher option. We place a higher option because even though we are seeing strong sellers entry, sellers came very strongly, but this is a strong level, and a strong candle like this reverses the market. If you see the way sellers were coming very strongly, and at the end the market closes at buyer's region. This is strong buyer's entry point, and the market closes at buyer's region. That's why we place a higher option. We have so we are going to place $40 this time around. Okay, Euro GDP. This candle is coming from buyer's region. We are going to go with buyers. Yeah, this candle is coming from buyer's region. Why we place a higher option is because we are seeing that this candle is coming from buyer's region, and because this candle is coming from buyer's region, this candle can hold this market for at least 1 minute. That's why we place a higher option. So let's wait for this candle to finish. This candle is quite strong enough to hold this market for at least 1 minute. 6 seconds to go. Okay, we lose this trade, but this candle was supposed to hold this market for at least 1 minute. They return our money. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We may not have opportunity to open another trade. Let's see Euro USD. We have only one more opportunity to open. I don't want to play. Okay, there is a strong momentum here, but there is a strong level here where this market has been reversing. So the market is becoming weak at that region. So let's just wait and place our last trade. So we cannot go against. Okay, buyers enter very strongly because it's their level. That's why we did not go with buyers. Sellers enter very strongly because it's their level. We did not go with buyers because this was sellers level. Okay, we are seeing strong sellers entry from their level. This candle is too strong to hold this market for 1 minute. Let us wait and see if this candle can come down here. This candle is too strong to hold this market for 1 minute. If this candle go up, we will not place trade. We want the candle to come down. If it goes up, know that it will be a bearish candle. If it comes down, then it can be a bullish candle, but it will first of all went up before going down. So we are not going to place any trades. We are not going to place any trades. We are just using psychology of the market, how the candle behaves, and we are giving you indicator which is free. You use indicator and be able to get 90 to 100% prediction of the market, to predict the market very well. Let's see, this is a level. Okay, this is a level can use 5-second confirmation. Okay, there is no need, the market is breaking this level. So let's look for, this is Aussie USD. Let's see Euro USD. Okay, I think we have a trading opportunity here. We are going to place a lower option. Yeah, we know that the market seems to want to reverse. That's why we did not look critically, but we are seeing weak biased entry. This candle, even though the market may want to reverse, but in this place the bias entered very weak, and compared to these three candles, but the market seems to want to reverse. That's like the issue which I have here. The market seems to want to reverse, but if we win this trade, it's because of this weak bias entry. Because if you watch, you see that this market make a new high, so now it's supposed to start going up, and this is why we are going to lose this trade. But let's see, if we win this trade, it's because of this weak bias entry. That's the only thing that can make us to win this trade. Okay, we finally won. We won because of our entry point, and just because of the weak bias entry. That's why we won this trade. Because you also need to know the movement of the market. It is not all about analyzing the weakness and strength of buyers and sellers. You also need to know the movement of the market, how the market is moving, whether the market is going to go up or is going to go down. When I saw that the market has made a higher high, has made a higher low, which means it can go up. It was a 50-50 chance, but because of the weakness of these buyers, that's why I placed a lower option. And because the market is trying to go up, that's why it created a doji candle. And because of my entry point, that's why I won. You see now, this candle now is a bullish candle. The market is trying to change direction. So that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching this video. Share the video, like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you gain value, please share it to others. We are going to continue to show you how you can make $50, you can make $100, starting with just $1. We would have continued to complete it, because the next trade will be about $60 or $80, but because we don't want to remove what we have placed, and that's why we look at the trading history. You see the trading history to see the trades which we have played. This one is a 0 loss. This is our trading history. Okay, thank you very much, and then see you in another video.